Joint venture checklist item number 15. How will you track performance and measure growth when it comes to your joint venture? A joint venture without performance tracking is not a strategy, it is a gamble. If you do not define success metrics before launch, you will argue about outcomes after launch. Professional partnerships measure everything. Amateurs rely on feelings. Tracking is not about mistrust, it is about optimization. Clear numbers allow both partners to evaluate what worked, what did not, and how to improve the next collaboration. Number 1. Define success before launch. Start by agreeing on what a win looks like. Revenue is one metric, but it is not the only metric. A joint venture can be successful even if revenue is modest, if it achieves other strategic outcomes. Common success outcomes include profit front end and back end, list growth such as new subscribers, leads, or customers, brand exposure including new audiences, credibility, and positioning, strategic introductions such as future partners, affiliates, and collaborators, proof of concept validating an offer before scaling, long-term revenue including subscriptions, upsells, and repeat buyers, new opportunities appearing as a result of the collaboration. When both joint venture partners define success the same way, the partnership stays intact and professional after launch. Number 2, choose key performance indicators. Pick a small set of KPIs that will be tracked and shared. Here is a strong baseline set: revenue KPIs, gross revenue, net revenue after expenses, average order value, refund rate and chargebacks, upsell revenue or back-end revenue if applicable. Recurring revenue metrics such as monthly recurring revenue or annual recurring revenue for subscription offers. Conversion KPIs, landing page conversion rate, checkout conversion rate, webinar registration to attendance rate, if used, email open rate and click-through rate, and sales conversion rate from leads. Audience and marketing KPIs, leads or subscribers generated. Engagement indicators such as replies, comments, and direct messages. Traffic sources, email versus social versus advertising versus referrals. And customer acquisition cost if advertising is involved. Number 3, front-end versus back-end clarity. Many partners track only front-end revenue and ignore back-end value. This can cause confusion and resentment. Define exactly what is included in reporting and profit splits. Make it explicit. What products are included? What time frame counts, such as launch week, only 30-day window, or 90-day window. How refunds are handled in the split. And whether affiliate commissions and advertising costs are deducted before the split. Number 4, attribution prevents disputes before they start. Attribution is where many joint ventures become messy. You need a clear method to prove what came from whom. Common attribution tools, unique tracking links, also known as affiliate links, dedicated landing pages for each partner, coupon codes assigned per partner, CRM tags or UTM tracking, and separate webinar registration links. Agree in writing which attribution method becomes the source of truth. One source of truth prevents arguments. Number 5, performance review timing. Decide when performance will be reviewed not just after the joint venture ends, but during it. A mid-launch review can help correct course while there is still time. Mid-launch review for campaigns longer than 3 to 5 days. Immediate post-launch review within 7 days. And back-end review, 30-day or 90-day window, real-world example data versus assumption, scenario. A joint venture produces lower than expected sales. One partner assumes the audience was weak. The other partner assumes the price was too high. But the data shows email open rates were strong, click-through rates were solid, and webinar attendance was high. The problem was the landing page conversion rate. Conclusion: it was not the audience or the price. It was the page and the messaging. Data prevented blame and created a fix. Number 6. Use a shared performance dashboard. Create a simple shared dashboard such as a Google Sheet Notion page or analytics export that both partners can view. At minimum, include daily sales and revenue totals, gross and net, traffic volume and traffic sources, page and checkout conversion rates, refunds and chargebacks, advertising spend and return on investment if applicable, list growth and leads generated, and back-end revenue tracking window if used. Number 7. Decide renewal criteria in advance. Before launch, agree on what would justify running the joint venture again. This avoids emotional decisions after the campaign. For example, hit at least blank dollars in net profit. Generate at least blank new leads. Maintain refund rate below blank %. Confirm both partners had a positive operational experience and agree on a specific improvement plan for round 2. Common tracking mistakes: tracking only revenue and ignoring conversion rates, not defining net versus gross revenue, ignoring back-end revenue clarity, no shared dashboard where numbers live in one person's head, reviewing results too late to learn anything useful, and letting ego override data. Quick performance tracking checklist. Success metrics defined before launch. Key performance indicators selected and documented. Attribution method agreed upon. Shared dashboard created and accessible. Review dates scheduled mid-launch, post-launch, and back-end. And renewal criteria defined. By maintaining this level of transparency, you eliminate profit killers like disputed attributions and miscalculated gains, keeping the partnership both profitable and professional.